Hello there everyone, and welcome to our video where I will speak about the best real estate website builder.
It's free real estate.
If you've been looking forward to making a website for yourself or your clients, it doesn't really matter that much. You will get to know everything about those website builders that I think are the best for that. You know, there are quite a lot of aspects that you need to take into consideration whilst choosing the one, because there are so many website builders on the market today that it might be quite hard to decide which one is the best. So I will provide you with the most important information about those website builders. I will show you around them, speak about their best features, their ease of use, show you the easiest and quickest way to build everything from scratch, and I will provide you with information on how you can possibly save quite a bit of money if you'll decide to get one of the website builders. Cause yeah, they obviously come at a certain price, but that's not going to be a problem as long as they provide value for you. And yeah, if you'll want to read a more detailed review about these or maybe other website builders, you can find it either on this channel or our website mybestwebsitebuilder.com. Let's get started. Now, let's start our list with the first website builder, and that is Squarespace. Now, obviously, whilst looking for the best real estate website builder, you need to consider a website builder that has sleek and good-looking templates that will make your website look dang attractive. So, the beautiful part about Squarespace is that it has fantastic designer-made templates that look very professional. So in case you want to sort those templates out, there's a specific category for real estate and property templates, and here you can see a bunch of them. It really comes down to the specific needs and goals that you have for your website, and the choice of the template you make will obviously influence the visual side of your site, but you will then be able to make most of the edits manually yourself. So although Squarespace does not offer drag and drop functionality, the editing process is simplistic and the user interface is really user-friendly. You can add extra sections with just a few clicks. So you can add anything from images, galleries, newsletters, product pages, and so much more with just a click of a button. You know, I personally love the fact that you can implement those tools on your website without having to do any kind of coding. What is also important to note is that Squarespace's website is automatically optimized for all platforms, so if you're editing the desktop version of your website, it is going to be automatically optimized for mobile devices and tablets, and that is super important. Finally, it is really important that your website is SEO optimized, which means that you can possibly result in getting much more organic traffic to your website. So in the marketing section, there's the SEO checklist that is sort of an explainer that tells you what to do in order to optimize your website for search engines such as Google, Yahoo, and Bing. But all in all, I still see Squarespace as one of the most intuitive and easy to use website builder tools on the market today, especially for people who are looking forward to building a real estate website. And it is really affordable as well. Speaking about Squarespace pricing, their most affordable plan starts at $12 per month, which is reasonable, but the plan that I would most definitely recommend is Business, as it will have loads of additional features that you will find useful, including advanced website analytics, professional pop-up banners, and more. I recommend trying Squarespace out first and see how good it actually is, and you can try Squarespace for free via the link that I have in the description. So feel free to check it out, as it can also provide you with a discount for one of the premium plans as well. Now, up next in the list of best real estate website builders, we have a very popular website builder that is called Wix. You probably heard about it already, but still, this is one of the most popular website builders in the market, but I really see it as one of the ones that have the highest potential for being the best real estate website builder. Well, simply said, if you're someone who never had any experience with website builders, you will find Wix to be very easy to use and very functional as well. The whole interface, as you can see, is simplistic, but at the same time rich with features. So if you're interested in a website builder that has most of the features needed to build a real estate website, Wix is a nice option. What is worth mentioning that Wix has complete freedom over the edits that you can do on your website, because most of the features can be dragged and dropped on your website and put anywhere you want them to be. That includes text boxes, pictures, videos, and so much more. And by the way, Wix has lots of free templates that you can choose from, so if you would say that you want to skip the most of editing, you can choose the one you like and do the rest yourself. Or Wix has a unique function that allows you to choose the ADI to generate the template for you if you would like to. I cannot say that this is the best way to have your website created for you, as the manual way is, in my opinion, always better, but that's still something if you want to skip forward. Additionally, I see Wix as a well SEO optimized website builder that will help your website to get recognized by the search engines on the internet, as it has lots of SEO editing features and an SEO tutorial that will tell you what you need to do exactly in order to achieve best results. So if you're not SEO savvy, you'll find this very useful. So my thoughts about Wix are, if you're looking for a website builder that has lots of features that will not only make your website look good, but also be very functional, Wix should be an excellent choice for you. Wix pricing is also pretty affordable, as their most affordable plan at this very moment is unlimited, that has 50% off with our discount link that I put in the description below. It's only $9 per month, which is a really good price, and you'll get additional features such as a free domain name for 1 year, 10 gigabytes of storage space, Site Booster app for 1 year, visitor analytics, and more. Again, you can access these prices via the link that I've put in the description, so I urge you to check the price right now, as it may be even better at the time you're watching this video. Guys, you can find more discounts and special deals made just for you on our website, mybestwebsitebuilder.com. Up next on our list of best real estate website builders is Weebly. I would call Weebly as a website builder that's on the side of simpler and functional website builders, however, with some limitations. One of them, straight from the bat, is that their drag and drop feature allows you to drag features only to the predefined places, and you won't have full control over your website. Not always that's a bad thing, but keep that in mind, especially if you're looking for the website builder that offers the most freedom. On the other hand, Weebly offers pretty much everything that you might need for your real estate website: sleek and professional looking templates and the necessary features that are needed for your website, including the options to add images, contact forms, map locations, and more. Speaking about the templates, there are pretty many of them, and I find them to be pretty attractive, although in my personal opinion, they're not as good as, for example, Squarespace's. One cool feature to mention about Weebly is that they offer an applications tab that has over 300 applications you can add to your website, and that might be something you might want to consider whilst creating your real estate website. All in all, I see Weebly as a choice for those people who are looking for a website builder that will allow you to build a website in the shortest period of time, but maybe with a little less freedom over their functions. In terms of Weebly pricing, it's pretty decent as well. You can access the free plan if you would like to via the link that I have in the description, and there are premium plans that start at $6 per month that will offer the basic functions. However, I would personally recommend the professional plan, as it will offer the most and it will have everything you might need for your real estate website. As always, check the prices right now, as it may have changed at the time you're watching this video. Last but not least on our list of best real estate website builders is Webflow. I think that Webflow deserves to be on this list, as it is one of the most advanced yet pretty easy to use website builders. Well, it's the most difficult one on this list, but surely not as hard as, say, WordPress. So you'll have lots of freedom and functionality with Webflow, as it has loads of features. However, they can be added to your website with special containers that you need to put on your website first, and then add the features you like into them. Also, as you can see, the right side of the screen has loads of editing features that you can do to your content, including everything that might be interesting and necessary in order to customize everything to your needs. I mean, it does look pretty complicated at first, but honestly, it's not as difficult to understand once you get used to it. I would say that it's better to try Webflow out first, as I have a link for the free plan in the description, before throwing this option away. But simply said, the customization freedom is limitless with Webflow, and if you'll have enough patience, you can achieve the best possible results. In terms of Webflow pricing, the basic plan starts at $12 per month, and as you can see, that's reasonable for what you get. But take into consideration that there is a number of 25,000 daily visits per month, and if you think that you'll get over that, you'll need to upgrade. But Webflow says that they will inform you if you'll need that, so you'll be pretty good with a basic plan. Again, if you want to try Webflow out first, there is a link to that in the description. And finally, on our list of best real estate website builders is Webnode. Personally, I would recommend this website builder for anyone who's looking for a website builder that's super duper simplistic and is very easy to customize. As far as I can tell, this is by far the least customizable website builder of all, but still it might be a decent option for a real estate website, as you probably might only need to add images, a few buttons, contact forms, and that's pretty much it. So if that's your main goal, it's easily doable and you should achieve satisfying results with Webnode. But if you're looking for a website builder with tons of features, options for different buttons, editing freedom and more, Squarespace or Wix should be a considerable option. Webnode offers pretty good looking templates that will shorten the whole editing process and will make it fast and pretty enjoyable, which is a positive perk for Webnode. My thoughts are, Webnode is a great choice for anyone who has zero knowledge about website building and has no intentions of building an advanced real estate website. But if you're looking for more than that, well, I told you what to do. Speaking about Webnode pricing, it's okay, as it is definitely not the most expensive. They even have a plan that is called Limited, which is $3.90 per month, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. The plan, which is the best value for the money for real estate websites, is the standard, as it has 2 GB of storage that is necessary if you want to upload all sorts of different media onto your website. Other than that, if you're planning to build, say, a one-pager, Mini should be enough as well, and it's $7.50 per month, which is a decent price. These prices are accessible via the link that I'll provide in the description. So that is pretty much it for our video about best real estate website builder. I hope that you found this video helpful and informative, and if you did, please hit a like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, this is Side Guide, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!